Good morning. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Today is May 5th, 2020. Today is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. And this is your distant math learning for today. Today's topic, we're going to be working with strip diagrams. This is part 2. And the TEK is TEK 4.5a. Scholars are expected to explain situations in word form, meaning we're going to be doing a little writing today. Before we begin, I want to go ahead and remind you of the things that are very, very essential to passing to the next grade. One, we need you to complete your study island assignments. That's for math and reading. And then I want you to travel to No Red Ink website and complete your assignments that Ms. Johnson have put there for you. So, these assignments are very important. This is how we're getting our grades. So, if you have not completed at least 80% to 90% of all your assignments, you may want to do that today because time is winding down. They're already asking for our grades. So, I need you to hurry up and get busy and complete your assignments and show the world how smart you are. Now I want you to take a look at these vocabulary words that goes with today's lesson. I need you to go ahead and jot those down in your journals and go ahead and look them up. Get familiar with them if you're not, because these are going to be very important to today's lesson. You may pause the video at any time, especially if I'm moving it too fast for you. So you will have the opportunity to complete your assignment and the vocabulary as well. Okay? The book that I'm going to be using today is Step Up to TEK's 4th grade math. It's the same book that we've been working with in the last couple of sessions, and it looks something like this. Yeah, this is the teacher's book, but we also have the student books. You don't, but I do. So, this is the book we're coming from. All right. Now, let's look at some essential questions. These are the questions that I want you to be thinking about every time you get ready to answer a question. Or just thinking about when you're reading a question. These will help you be successful. So, the first question is, what does a letter in an equation mean? Well, what does a letter in an equation mean? So, remember we talked about solving for the unknown? Well, it has a lot to do with that. So, let's look at this. I will answer the question, by the way, during the lesson. How is the strip diagram modeled used to represent a multi-step problem with unknown values? How is the strip diagram model used to represent a multi-step problem with unknown values? So basically it's asking you, how would you use a multi-step in a multi-step problem? How would you set your diagram up along with using an unknown value, which is a letter? Okay? All right. So let's begin our journey for today. Before we begin, I want to take the time to celebrate Cinco de Mayo with you and express what it is. Some people don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this video regarding Cinco de Mayo. Enjoy.
From Spain.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video about Cinco de Mayo. I encourage you to go look up other videos and see how they celebrating today. Okay, a librarian is purchasing new books for the school library. Chapter books cost 4 times as much as picture books. Chapter books cost $16. So let's look at this problem. And let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, so it says a chapter book costs $16, right? And she needs to buy a few chapter books and picture books. Okay, so chapter books cost 4 times as much as the picture book. So a picture book is only 1 times 4. I'm sorry, a chapter book is 4 times 1 picture book. So you have 1 chapter book. I'm sorry, 2. This is not the books themselves. This is the price. 3, 4. So chapter books cost how much? $16. So we need to divide $16 into 4. So what number will go in each one of these? So you will have to do 16 divided by 4. So we all know that 4 times 4 is 16. So 4, 4, 4, 4. That's 16. So a picture book only costs 1 of those blocks. So how much do each picture book cost? $4. How much do a chapter book cost? $16. So altogether, they want to know how much will 2 chapter books cost? 2 chapter books and 2 picture books. These are plural. Okay. Sorry about my handwriting today. So, if each chapter book is $16, that is 2 times 16. And if each picture book costs $4, that it will be 2 times 4. Then you give me the answer to these two, and then you do what? I hope you said add. Okay? So go ahead and pause the video and give me those answers, please, and we will. Okay. 2 times 16, 32. 2 times 4 is 8. Then you're going to add those two. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry a 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So the librarian purchased 2 chapter books, 2 picture books for the price of $40. So your sentence will be the price of the books is $40. Okay? So that's just an example of what we're going to be doing today. All right, you ready? Number 1. Sarah needs $56 to buy a new purse. She has $32 currently. She makes $4 a week for cleaning her room. How many more weeks until she can afford her new purse? Okay, so let's go with some of the things that we know. We know that the total price of the purse is $56. We also know that she has $32. And we know that she makes only $4 a week for cleaning her room. So, go ahead and set that up for me. Pause the video and then... Okay, let's see what you got. So, the total of the purse is $56. So, I'm going to put $56 here. And that's going to be my total. Notice I'm labeling as well because I need to make sure when I go back to look at it, I'm writing the right things and I'm moving the right blocks. Writing in the right blocks. Okay, so we know that the purse is $56. We know that she has $32. First of all, what's half of 56? Let's figure that out real quick. 2 going to 5. 2 times 4. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 1. Can you see that? Okay. Bring down your 6. Now how many 2's are in 6? 16, I'm sorry. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So we know 2 times 7 is 14. So 2 times 8 is 16. So 8 times 2 is 16. So 28. So she has $32. So the reason I found out how much half of 56 was because I need to know where to write my 32. How much space I was going to get my 32 down here. So 28 is half. So this is half. So that's 28. She has 32. So I'm going to move my line over just a little bit more than half to represent the $32 that she already has. So I'm going to put $32 saved. Okay. So this is how much she saved. She saved over half of the money. So she only makes $4, right? So let's figure out how much money she needs, that she have to get. How much money she needs after this $32 is saved. So let's just write 56 minus 32. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay. Sorry about that. Six minus 2 is 4. 5 minus 3 is 2. So she needs $24, right? So the easiest thing to do will be to take $24 divided by how much she make a week? 4. Now 4 times what would give me 24? So for those who are not having trouble with their 4s, here we go. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So she needs 6 more weeks to save $4 each to get the $24. So this is how you would do it in your strip diagram. $4. That's 2 weeks. That's 3 weeks. This is 4 weeks. 5 weeks. 6 weeks. So your strip diagram should look like this. Because if I add 32 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, that's going to give me back the total of 56. So how many more weeks will she be able to afford her purse? And the answer is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Scratch paper. So dirty up your paper. If you're not dirtying up your paper, you're not gonna get the answer accurate. So when you dirty your paper up, you're making sure that your answer is correct. So the answer for this question will be Sarah will need to save for 6 more weeks. And that's our answer. I didn't just write the sentence, I worked it out so you could see how we got 6. All right, ready for the second one? Let's go. All right, number 2. Looking at number 2, I'm noticing that this is a very complex problem. So we're going to have to definitely show our work. The total bill at the music store was $399.70. The cost of a guitar was $325, and the strap for the guitar was $15. If the tax was $29.75, what was the cost of the case? All right. Go ahead and pause, and then go ahead and try to work it out to the best of your ability, and then come back and watch me explain. Did you set your strip diagram up? Did you draw the boxes? Did you put the total at the top? Did you put in your unknown values? Did you put in your known values? What are your known values? Okay, that would be $29.75 and the $15 for the strap. Did you put those in there? Okay, great. I know you did. So here go mine. $399 is the total of the bill. The tax was $29.75, and the strap was $15. So we want to know how much was the guitar. What was the cost of the case? Of the guitar case. All right, so the first thing you would do, remember these are multi-steps, so we don't know how much this costs, so we're gonna label that guitar. Okay, G. So we do know that the bill was $399. Remember to line your decimal points up. $399 minus $29.75. So let's begin to subtract. 70 minus 75, can we do that? No, we cannot. So we would have to go over and borrow $1 from the tens place and then add that dollar back to the ones place. Did you do that? Okay. So this is how we would do it. So this 9 becomes 8. And now this becomes, I want to say $1. Yeah, well, hold on. Let me not do that. That's going to mess you up. Like it almost messed me. So let's just go ahead one by one. 5 minus 0, I can't. So that becomes a 6. This becomes 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. So then, here goes 8 again. Then this becomes 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. Bring down your decimal point. It is a part of the problem. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and finish subtracting. Can we take 9 from 8? We cannot. So this turns into an 8 and this turns into an 18. 18 from 9. Can we do that? We can. So that's 9. Then 8 minus 2 is 6. And we never touched the 3, so we just bring the 3 down. So $369.95. That was just for the tax. Now we have to take out the price of the strap, which was $15. So I'm going to subtract this as well. So I'm going to put the strap over here. So 95 minus 0 and 0 is nothing. You just bring down your decimal point and write your 95. Then we subtract 9 minus 5 is 4. 6 minus 1 is 5. And then you just bring the 3 down. So the price of the guitar is $354.95. So then you go back up to the top where the G is, and then you'll put G equals $354.95. So the cost of the case, it says the case, but I'm thinking that meant the guitar, but we can put the case, is $354.95 before tax. So this is the answer. Did you get that answer? I know you did. Our scholars at Hampton are some of the smarter scholars in the state of Texas. So this is no biggie for you, I know. All right, let's move on to the next problem. Carol ate a total of 1,500 calories for one day. She ate 550 calories for breakfast, and the rest of the calories were divided evenly between lunch and dinner. How many calories did she eat for lunch? Okay, so what are our knowns? What do we know? We know that the total is 1,500, right? We know that she consumed 550 calories for breakfast. Now, what we want to know is how many calories she had left for the lunch and dinner, and we're going to have to take that and divide it evenly between the two so we can see how many calories did she eat for lunch. Okay, you can go ahead and pause and then come back when you have set your... Okay, so we know 1,500 calories total for the day. We also know that for breakfast, she ate 550 of those calories. And then for lunch and dinner, she have to take what's left and divide them evenly between the two. So let's go ahead and do the math. 1,500 minus 550 equals 0. This becomes a 10. That becomes 5. This becomes a 4. And this becomes, I guess 1. No. 4 minus 5 is 9. So she has 950 calories left. So this is for after breakfast. So now we need to take this 950 and we need to do what? Spread them evenly between lunch and dinner. So the only way we can do that is if we divide. So 950 divided by 2. Let's see. 2 times what equals, will give us closer. 2 times what equals closest to 9? I'm going to say 4. 4 times 2 is 8. It's as close as I'm going to get without going over. 9 minus 8 is 1. I cannot do anything with this 1. So I must bring down the 5. 2 going to 15 will be 7 because 7 times 2 is 14. So we will subtract, and we have a 1 still left over. And we're going to bring down this 0 to include it in the rest of our things. And 2 going to 10 5 times, because 5 times 2 is 10, which will leave us a remainder of 0. So we're done with this. So 475 times 2 equals 950. So L equals 475 and dinner equals 475. So the total calories that Carol ate for lunch is 475. And this is our answer. All nicely written in word form. But that was only after we did the arithmetic. So, at the end of the day, your strip diagram should look like the total, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay? I'm going to bake that out for you so you can see the whole thing. For those that like to take the notes, there you go. Now it's time for our pop question. Okay? So your pop question will be answered by you, only by you, and you will send it in a message. Your pop question for today. Five friends went to lunch and paid $48. If Kelly paid $8 and the rest of the friends divided the check evenly, how much did each of her friends pay? Okay? That's your pop question for today. Go ahead and set that up, answer it, take a picture, and send it to me. All right? Well, this has been a lovely Tuesday. Don't forget to celebrate Cinco de Mayo in your own special way. Don't forget to complete your study island assignments as well as your no red ink assignments, for we are getting ready to post grades for the grade book. This is the 4th quarter, so please, please, please go out strong. Okay? And if nothing else, I will see you later. If you have a question or a problem or a comment, please feel free to reach out to me. All right? Enjoy your Tuesday.